Here we are, broadcasting from the top of the mountain. Welcome back, my fellow Diamond Dogs. This is your King Willick speaking, aka the Cyber Snake. We are playing Metal Gear Solid The Phantom Pain. Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain. I have to keep correcting myself, otherwise I'm not going to get anything done here. And we are resuming the story behind Skullface. Though we didn't miss much, but I'm pretty sure that this scene here will be copy-stricken too, because haha, YouTube's algorithm. Continue.
To unite America and the entire world. The Major thought this was his friend's rule, but I think he never understood what she wanted. Before he ever walked or cried, even before he was born, his mother tongue was English. He doesn't know the pain of losing his own language. Not yet. He cannot understand her will. I do.
Dude. Personal space. You're within that barrier right now.
I was born in a small village. I was still a child when we were raided by soldiers. Foreign soldiers. Torn from my elders, I was made to speak their language. With each new post, my masters changed, along with the words they made me speak. Words are the key. With each change, I changed too. My thoughts, personality, how I saw right and wrong. War changed me, and not only my visage. Words can kill. I was invaded by words, burrowing and breeding inside me. A philosopher once said, "It is no nation we inhabit, but a language." Make no mistake, our native tongue is our true fatherland. My fatherland, my truth was stolen from me. And so was my past. All that's left is the future. And mine is revenge. On those who leech off the words of their fellow man. This is what I learned from the Major. And then it hit me. It was he who should feel my wrath. He and the code he chose as basis for control. Language codes, information codes, beamed all around us, genetic codes spanning history. By controlling the codes, Cypher Zero intends to unify the world. Codes implanted into our heads, sucking our minds dry as it spreads from one host to the next. A parasite upon this earth, that is what Zero is. As one born into this world, he's afflicted. I hold him responsible for killing my freedom. Killing all traces of my past. Killing any promise of a future. We are all but dead men forced to walk upon this earth. A world reduced to zero. Cypher plans to use its codes to control the world. They think they can. And the mother tongue of all those codes is English.
Know that he has 2 remaining strains in that vial. Well, those 2 vials, one of them is missing. Can you guess which one? My bet is the English strain, which, in fact, I'll tell you where it went.
The word became flesh.
In the end of the story.
The final parasite. It knows English. An English strain of the vocal parasite. I will exterminate the English language. With this, I'll rid the world of infestation. All men will breathe free again, reclaim their past, present, and future. This is no ethnic cleanser. It is a liberator, to free the world from zero. Let the world be. Sans lingua franca, the world will be torn asunder. And then it shall be free. People will suffer, of course, a phantom pain. The world will need a new common tongue, a language of nukes. My metal ears shall be the thread by which all countries are bound together in equality. No words will be needed. Every man will be forced to recognize his neighbor. People will swallow their pain. They will link lost hands. The world will become one. This war is peace.
This better not be copied direct from YouTube, otherwise I'd have to edit this part out. Because like I said, this game takes up all levels of uniqueness to every other game, to which everybody that plays this game is bringing Konami and Kojima money for making this game, period, right? So every time we play this game in full view, given the hype of everyone's expectations, even though the story is short, it is still worth the money that it's, you know, worth out there right now. Like for Steam, I would probably be up to like probably $30 to $20, depending on if it's on sale or not. But short or long, this game is well worth it. I mean, you still have the open world to venture out in. You still have the hype of the thrilling battles that you come across. But then,
when the world witnesses Sahelanthropus, the hands of the doomsday clock will roll on, regardless of zero. Sahelanthropus will take the first giant step into a brave new world. It is the bell with which a world trodden upon by words declares its independence.
Dude, your animation does not sync with the audio. But yeah, each time somebody brings Konami money for this, or for just, you know, showing this game, just giving new players the hype to buy it. they punish us for slapping us copyright and stuff, and it's like, how do you expect anybody to buy this game if you're just gonna make it boring all the time? It's not how it works. That's not how you make money. I mean, yeah, if you want to make money, you gotta make something good and decent. Give the creator all creativity to put his methods into one game. His or her methods into one game. Let the game sell, and then your pockets will be full for the rest of the year. But this is the result that we came in with. I still like this game. I hope you enjoy this game as much as I do. And if you haven't got it, what are you waiting for? A written invitation? Come on. FOBs, MGO, come on. Metal Gear Solid 5 is our playground.
We are here.
I want to see the whole Legacy Collection on Steam, so we can go through that once again. Why are you pointing guns at me?
Remember the Alamo.
This is Queequeg on station to provide cover. Get us a line of fire. Roger that.
We're not the only demons in this world. Like you, vengeance is all he has. It's man's thirst for revenge that drives the times. Just as you live because of me, he lives because of you. Show him!
Play Snake Eater to figure out who this guy is. Yep. Yep. And yep. And this is where Eli's consciousness takes over.
Wait!
Nope. Bye-bye.
Who is doing this? Such a lust for revenge? Who? Fall back! Fall back! Go!
let's be honest. I'm gonna die a few times, even more, before I can get this out. But those in the front seat are taking the front seats of this show. Welcome to my stream. This is King Willix dying of hard causes. And the only one who knows my suffering is my brother Solix. And he'll be watching from the back seat on YouTube. R sensor. E. Okay, I'll take it. Alright, so we got Skullface, Cypher, and XOF. Obtained emblem parts. So, our next trick would involve fighting the big monster to the continuance of that story. But before we do, I want to see what we have in development. Because, as you well know, I haven't developed quite a lot as I wanted to. All because I wanted to stay out of the red. Very much so that I needed to keep my GMP for something much better and much safer. But as it stands, and I'm not so sure if you want to follow me in through this, but as it stands, there's only so little that I can do. There's only little methods that I could use. For instance, I might have to change my loadout to something much greater than what I have right now. Except, since I don't have a missile guidance specialist, I don't have the proper rocket launcher I need for this task. So we might have to go back in missions before continuing that story. Or if I have to, I'll do it off screen and edit these videos, find those specialists, come back and develop that rocket launcher that I properly need, and equip it and use it against Saha Philanthropist. Now Solix has corrected my spelling on this, and since his last night's comment while he came back on his new laptop, he noted that I read like a second grader, which is the reason why I do not like reading on screen, because I knew I was going to get comments like that. So I'm like sitting here like sitting on my hands because I don't feel like reading anymore. You guys don't know the extensive gravity of my brain injury, but as many times as I've explained it so far, I feel like no one's been getting it, so I'm just gonna drop it and be like, no one cares, so I even explain it in depth. So I'm going to look over this and decide whether or not it is going to be worth the wait. FB, MR. Okay, here we go. Is it missile guiding? I thought this was missile guiding. That is missile. Oh, that's why. Okay, yeah, I do need a missile guiding specialist, because this is the killer bee that we've picked up from the previous mission, where the bees sleep. So, in order to develop that, I must get the specialist. So, yeah. I'm going to make this a one-parter. The last episode that we just ran through is going to be a two-parter. I'm gonna have to cut it here and get that missile guidance specialist. We'll be right back. Whenever I can. If I can. Depending on if I can get him or not. So, stay tuned for that. We'll be right back. This is your King Willix. We are playing Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain. We'll see you in the next episode. Peace.
Let go of everything.